And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double.
That one fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. And Real Muto is out. Here's Muncy to hit. And that one
down.
Cutting but missing down low. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
No, hey.
That's to third. Mayo tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Mark McGuire. Yamamoto back to work.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. The other way, and it's caught for the out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
The 0-2. To the right side. And it gets by him. So a man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez in there for strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. In there safely. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Looks to second, that's 1, and that's 2. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. And there's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Guerrero hustling after it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Luis Arraez stands in. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Foul ball. Two out, space is empty. And there's a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, leading off, Vladimir Guerrero. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
I think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a ground ball. Got him on the off-balance throw. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and now Justin Crawford ripped a triple to open up the ball game. That misses the zone. 1-0. Up the middle, and he'll be safe at first.
Couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Checks over to first, back safely.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Runner on the go. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate. Jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Mayo at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1.
That misses. And a count 2-1. Jeter, the runner at second with 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The count's full.
Squirts away a little bit. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Duran in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit, and that's easier said than done.
And here is Manny Ramirez. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Quickly to second for one. Now over to McGuire. Double play. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Judge, in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
The 1-2. Reaching for it and brings it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. That's a slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
0-2
ball.
is the count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Nico Horner.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
First pitch misses. And another ball.
No strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Throw to first is in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Pudge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one not close. Ball 2. Swung on, belted. Suzuki going back on it. Out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
So 2 down. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and he hit him.
That ball got it.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Guerrero stands in here, takes ball 1 low. On the ground to the left, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Crawford stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramirez makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Hout back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Guerrero makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. just missed. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. They get the out on Muncy. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Horner over to first. And Betts is gone. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. That one way inside. Straighten him up a little bit. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ball one there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Pitch misses. 2-0. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top 6. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Outside low. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Right side. And it goes just foul. This to center field. Crawford makes the grab, 1 down. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. 1 for 2. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Willie. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. McGuire. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th at the plate, Mark McGuire. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
And the righty deals. That's outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Next offering is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Horner, the next to hit, takes outside. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. The throw in. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. Look out.
Ball one, no strikes.
McGuire. Leads off first with one away. Up and in, look
no
out.
strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Line to left. Calls it in, 2 away. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Shohei Ohtani. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. High fly ball, right field. Guerrero makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 strikes.
2 outs. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
This one in the air. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero. Chad Green ready to go.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Green goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one is absolutely belted way back there, and it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Justin Crawford now at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. And
he's trying for third. Bunt attempt misses.
And
throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Runner at third. Nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground to first. Arise. Late at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4. So digging in, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Counts 1-0.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Real Muto throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Hit on the ground to short. Adames on to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Mayo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a foul ball. Crawford stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jarren Duran. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Houck back to work. Outside. And that's ball 1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A solo shot. It's 4-1. Here's Mookie now.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score easily. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Just missed. In the air, right field, Guerrero in position. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there. McGuire makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Back here in St. Louis, and the batter now, Mark McGuire. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. So here's Horner now. And the first offering is not close. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way high with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, Ramirez. As this one sized up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Now it's the DH. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yoel Payams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Rodriguez around second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Guerrero at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that is out of play. Rodriguez at third. Suzuki at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Hauls it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And ball one to Judge. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Shohei on the go. Got him swinging. Throw. See. Punch too late with the toss. JT Realmuto steps in. He was late there. Strike one. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Juan Soto looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball right side. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense. And